Hey, what's up, BP Nation? Coach here, Fitness 365. Got a new day, new topic, and this topic is extremely important, right? And I'm going to do multiple videos on this one topic, like many others, all right? And I'll come back and circle up to them, but this one I want to get out right now and just kind of scratch the surface on it, because here we are going into, right, next week's going to be a full week outside of summer, and it doesn't matter if it's outside of summer. You should have this kind of in the back of your head or the front of your head at all times, right? I should always be thinking about this topic. Now, we ask the question, right? The coaches ask the question right when we first meet you. We ask the question if we know you hit a plateau. We ask the question when you want to work with a coach in a one-on-one setting, whether it's hybrid or personal training. We ask the question when you are interested in nutrition counseling and coaching and guidance, right? We ask the question just periodically, right? And I'm gonna ask it again right now. What is your goal? What is your goal, right? What keeps you engaged in the class, the exercise, the movements, the intensity, the food prep, the macro counting? What keeps you engaged with the mindset, with waking up early to 5:30? And it cannot be just to prove yourself right? It cannot be to just because it's part of my schedule. There has to be a goal driven behind it, right? Now, goal setting, goal planning, anywhere outside of a gym setting, right, can be very daunting, right? There's big, smart people out in corporations that do goal setting and goal achievement with like corporate employees, and they spend tons of money on analyzing and how to put together the right program, and they spend lots of money on creating mentors and guiding people along like a certain corporate path, if you will. But in a gym setting, right, or if you're not in a gym setting, or if you're not in our gym setting, if you're not a part of elite progression, how often have you heard about setting a goal? All right, how often? Is that often? Yearly, monthly, quarterly? Does anybody in normal day life talk about, you know what, I got this goal I'm trying to achieve? I mean, some of us do have friends that have goals, and they go out and they run a marathon, or want to do something crazy like set a Guinness World Record or something. But for the most part, for the majority of us, we don't hear about goal setting, right? And what that will lead to, what I've seen, is people that don't know how to set a goal, don't know how to create a goal, don't know how to go about breaking the goal down into manageable tasks, and then even less, achieving those goals. So it is a big part of just being in the mindset of growing and changing, right? And society right now isn't really kind of geared towards change. It's geared towards kind of keep creating comfort, right? We can all agree that things in our life, technology in our life, the abundance in our life is there to keep us kind of comfortable, right? Make things easier. Where change comes outside that comfort line, right? And goal setting is about getting outside that comfort line, getting a little uncomfortable, right? So we can see the stimulus of whatever it is we need, and hence the goal will be achieved, right? Because we need to grow, we need to adapt to whatever it is. If everyone could goal set and create change from the comforts of your room-controlled house, your temperature-controlled house, and your bed and your Netflix, you'd have so much success around you. It wouldn't be very valuable, right? Think about that. So as we go into getting back into our routines, right? Think about that. Even think about that word right there. Just kind of thought of this. Routine. Goal setting cannot be routine, right? Achieving a goal cannot be routine. Routine is, right, the time I wake up, the time I go to bed, the time I have to leave my house to get to work, the time I make class to gym. These are things that are routine. But in and of themselves, right, I have the choice to make change, right? I can do things above and beyond routine. And to achieve a goal, you're gonna have to go outside routine a little bit. So as you get into the routine of, let's say, being on schedule, right? getting into norms, making the change from a summer schedule to more of a fall winter one, think of a goal, right? And I want these goals, I want you to have two of them, right? Long-term, short-term. Think 4, long-term, short-term, right? And then think of a feasible goal, right? Something that you know you could probably do really, really without a doubt. And then one big ass, lofty, hairy, crazy, scary goal. You're probably like, that is nearly impossible, right? Nearly impossible. Impossible would be something like, I want to I want to be the first one on the moon, right? Already been done. You can't do that, okay? But think of something crazy. Oh, I want to be an astronaut, right? Maybe you do. I don't know. I want to deadlift 500 pounds, right? Definitely feasible. I want to deadlift, ladies, I want to deadlift 350 pounds. Definitely feasible, right? These are kind of crazy dreams. I want to run a mile in under 6 minutes. That's definitely doable, right? For most of us, probably really hard, but not impossible, okay? So think of 3 or 4 goals. Short-term, long-term, something definitely doable, something that kind of scares you and is just out of this world, and keep them floating in your head, right? Just keep them floating in your head. You can write them down. We talk about writing down certain things all the time, but let them float, let them simmer, right? Let them boil over, let them kind of speak them out to the world, or write them down and keep them in your pocket. But we're gonna come back to this goal setting thing multiple times. You have to have purpose, right? Routine is routine, but purpose will keep you driving towards something, right? You just can't do this stuff because somebody else wants you to, or you can't do this stuff continuously without purpose, right? You'll get tired of it. It's pretty strenuous, and eventually you're gonna want to be comfortable, right? All right, guys, Fitness 365. Think of some goals. Coming back tomorrow.